I'm back. Sorry about that. So, if you weren't here for the first half, you want to watch the first half because I already have the cards out and I'm about to go through the second layer while clarifying at the same time. It just seems to go a lot faster when I do it that way. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands. Um, I'm relating this card over here to this card here, which is a pecuniary loss. Okay, so there was a financial loss in a business, possibly a family business, since it also mentions family quarrels. Quarrels. So that might be a possibility there. Um, and let me get a card, please. One. You're about to get a message about this. You, I don't see a lot of pentacles here. In fact, I see the Four of Pentacles, which is inheritance. Inheritance is on either side. The Four of Pentacles is over here. And it says, indicates wealth by inheritance. Okay? So you're about to get a message about an inheritance. The bottom of the deck today actually has insurance representative on it over there. So this could be about, well, an inheritance, an insurance policy of some sort. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so some people believe that the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is like bad karma. But what I actually found out is that it's abundance and excess. Okay, so the star ensures success in all enterprises when near. Okay, and then we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so this is you. They were in excess, one, in trying to blind you from this information. Okay, this is now the third card indicating good news. Okay, their intention. When I see here, it says something about averting an evil spell. They did for a little bit of time slow down these wands, but these wands are going to be moving quickly. Okay, and whatever it is that it's like. It's the word, it's in excess, like it's more than you can handle. Your results, once you make your choice, once you go on your path, are going to be more than you could have expected. Okay, the rider is a sure sign of good news unless alongside the 6, 8, 11, or 13, then you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is also a messenger, and this message is in regards to finances. Okay, it's coming. We'll do this one here. Ooh. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but we got a King of Pentacles in reverse and an Emperor in reverse. Okay, there's some people that have been acting real shicey or not in their right nature here. This King of Pentacles in reverse could have been interested in blocking this news here. Okay, or it's going to place this the news that you get places this King of Pentacles in reverse, or they're already in reverse, and it's like affecting their finances. When you go up, they go low, or when they go low, you go high. It's that type of energy there. For some reason, this situation is about to essentially bankrupt, is what I'm hearing. Bankrupt the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. The Emperor is in reverse. In regards to the community here, because this is the Three of Cups. Okay. It also can mean like maybe controlling a community in regards to the finance. What is it here?
Do you know Sonic's phone number?
Sonic?
Mm-hmm.
The character?
Yeah.
No, honey, I don't know his phone number.
Sonic's phone number is 116.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Can I call him?
No, you cannot.
He's literally real.
That's not true.
Sonic's literally real.
Okay.
Agent's telling the truth.
All right. Okay. You know, like when you try to rest and stuff, and like your child needs you 24/7. You know, the rest wasn't as great. That's why I needed it so bad because, you know, I'm the only one here. And then he goes outside and he comes in here like every 5 minutes. King of Cups. He's got, you know, his little new friend. He believes everything his little friend says is funny. Okay, so I'm sorry. You want to call Sonic at 116. This this emperor, which, which may actually be this King of Pentacles, has been controlling a community and your ability to receive messages, whether that be spiritually or physically. They are controlling a community, okay? And that community could very well be your family. Then we have the King of Cups, clarifying the King of Wands. The bear is a sign of successful speculations. Now, the King of Wands is an inventor, an innovator, an intelligent individual, coupled with the King of Cups. This could be a play on emotionally stable individual who chose to not be controlled, okay? And that may be your friend, as it's coming on the same row of the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. And the dog near represents true friends. This may be your friend here since he's on this row. So the signs we have on the board currently are Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. I forget the fixed signs. What's the fixed sign for fire? I forgot. I think it's Leo. Okay. So yeah, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. Okay, that's the card for the Wheel of Fortune. King of Pentacles is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and the Emperor is Aries. King of Cups is water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, the book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting a person for the better. This is being clarified by the Queen of Cups. Actually, the Queen of Cups are just sitting right here. Few things coming here. Few things coming in here. The Queen of Cups could have been the one to discover this mystery. This Queen of Cups could have made a false offer of friendship. The Queen of Cups could just be very immature emotionally. Fierce enemies, and she's okay. The Queen of Cups is on the row, so I'm looking at this based on what's on the row, right? So the Queen of Cups is literally right next to the dire misfortune and fierce enemies. So you may have an enemy that is a Queen of Cups, which could possibly be a water sign. So we have a couple water signs here, because Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio comes up for the cups. Then we also have a Scorpio here. We have a Taurus. We have an Aries. We have a lot going on, and then we still have two pages as well. So just a reminder that pages can also represent children in between the ages of 7 and 21. And that could also represent these pages as well. Oh, I already got a card to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, which is the 10 of Cups. Okay. And so I had said when I first read this card, because of where the placements are, 16 and 22 are here, but they're not in between. So it's going to be a 50-50 chance in your ability to avert evil. You'll still avert the evil. And this is what you're going to end up with. You're going to end up with your stability. You're going to end up with your mental health, because I've been looking at this as emotional health lately. The cups, as they're coming out, we have, okay, now we have Cancer here. Chariot. Okay, the tree, good health, mere flowers, fulfillment of hope, fulfillment of highest hopes with 3 of Wands. This is also foretelling of a journey. Okay, we have journey here, voyage, um, and you may be waiting for that ship to come in to sail off. Okay, I'm just working this grave shift. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly, which I think is what this is essentially. Not maybe not a spaceship, but you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting to be triumphant in proving your emotional stability. Okay, but you have it because you have both of these indicating health. Okay, good health, rugged beauty. Okay, or rugged health, beauty, and rugged health. Excuse me, with the 9 of Swords. Okay, so you've definitely been. It does not mean that you haven't been in despair or that you haven't felt any sadness. Feelings do not indicate emotional unwellness. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like you may have experienced 11:11. You may have experienced some sadness, some a loss of hope. That may be what they're trying to do, because you know when you don't have any hope, when you don't have good feelings, you can manifest that. Especially if you're a manifester, like a master manifester, it's very easy to, accidentally manifest some of that. And it's being clarified by the high priestess. Okay, so it's being revealed that these people were intentionally working against your emotional health. They were intentionally causing you despair. It's being seen. I don't have any sun here. Actually, I do. The sun is over here. Signifies happiness and popularity. Okay, so that is the truth being revealed. All secrets are coming out. So that's also two Cancer cards, right? Cancer. Okay, so there's two Cancer cards here. The King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. They might both be. In fact, I've heard someone call this a police card before because it's got the black and white, like the old school police cars, and some states still have those too. This could be, or this could be, for some reason, even though it's showing him in reverse and to be controlling and manipulative, he may be playing a group. He may be this person here. He may be this person here, and he may be this person here. Okay, like an officer of the law. The word is triumph, though, for that comes to mind. Okay, hold on. Maybe it was a little bit too much. Well, what we could do is we could do this here. We'll already have it there for you, okay? Since you're so quick and eager to get this out. I'm sorry that I, wasn't here yesterday for you. I know you like my energy. I like yours too. We had a good time, but, I'm gonna not fit with y'all tomorrow. I'm talking to my cards, excuse me. So, again, so now we have the King of Swords here. I said this person may be, I believe that this person here is the same person. They're in a manipulative position right now, manipulating a group to get all of the secrets as to how they have been stopping these messages or causing vexation, okay? Could be a water sign. You have to be somewhat emotionally stable or have some type of understanding about the emotions, how that works in order to pull that off. But this person is on the same row. King of Cups and the King of Swords are on the same row. I have reason to believe that that's who your friend is, and that's who's going to be judging in regards to this inheritance that's supposed to come in. And the inheritance has now been clarified by the star. Okay, so a single person who is looking to fulfill their highest aims, because the star has already come here. Okay, star seed, literally. Okay, I got a lot of. I'm not really someone that get. Hey, hey, quiet down. I can't tell from my turf, okay? No screaming. What is it? What are you doing? Take the paint off now. Thank you. Okay, sorry. All right, back at it. Oh, so we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. Okay, Six of Cups is being clarified by the Four of Wands. This is a happy family, happy life, peace, felicity, nostalgia. This person is possibly a past relationship, possibly. Okay, with the Fool, I want to show you this because it's kind of funny. Okay, you know how you show like the Fool is jumping off a cliff? Isn't it funny that the Fool is what's clarifying this mountain here? Isn't that funny? Isn't that really funny? Because whoever did this, you enemies here, were foolish, okay? And even the Fool isn't necessarily about foolish behavior, okay? It's about harnessing the energy of the universe. The power of zero is actually what the Fool is about. But in this case, these people thought they were going to harness the power of zero, turn nothing into something in regards to abuse, okay? Foolish. Go ahead and jump off that mountain there, okay? So, that is the presence of the mighty enemy, and essentially it's literally as it's being called, you're foolish, okay? So then we have strength, clarifying the Ten of Swords, and this may have been a surprise to some people, the strength of the individual that was being targeted. This is also clarifying, I said there was a Leo here, okay? So there is a Leo here. Excuse me. For the most part, the fixed signs have been confirmed in this reading, okay? There are 4 signs here. They are definitely showing up repeatedly. You have 2 Cancer cards here, which isn't a fixed sign, but it's the fact that the water is being clarified here with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, okay? Then we have the Star, which is Aquarius, and Aquarius is here. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, which could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Taurus is right here. We have a King of Swords. Okay, the King of Swords could be an Aquarius. This may it does say that it's a feminine though. It says it's a woman today. This may be surrounding a woman and just all of these masculine energies. Oh. Oh. Got it. All right. So with the Leo, okay, the strength, this could have been a Leo that decided to place all these burdens, or even just this person here. You could be a Leo and displaying your strength despite having all these swords in your back, okay? You still got up, you started walking like a zombie, and everybody kind of just jumped shit, you know what I'm saying? But, Star, and like I said, this is a single person looking for fulfillment of their highest hopes and aims. It's literally this card being reverbed and put back out. After displaying this person's able to see and make a proper judgment about their friendship and what their next step is, which is to manipulate the group. And again, the nine of wands here. So we have the 9 of swords and the 9 of wands. Just a lot of battling, a lot of duking it out, because then you also have five of wands here, right? So this competition, this person ended up being very strong and being able to be fierce competition for these people, even if they weren't necessarily a part of it. This card still, it signifies war as well. So um, they're gonna end up triumphant though, because this also represents triumph. Okay, and they're going to be better than they expected. Okay, if you thought, um, oh, there was 5 casualties and you know I had no casualties or something like that, you're gonna find out you had like 30 casualties. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be in excess. Um, oh, so essentially, what is being said here is, wow, I just watched that video earlier today about the covenant. No remnants will be left. It's like that. It's no remnants will be. Wow, that's what they're saying. Like you thought you just got like a couple people. No, you about to round up everybody. It's going to be much bigger than you could have ever expected it to be. Okay, 2112. Progress and direction are happening even if you don't feel like you are going anywhere fast. Look at that. In excess, it's going to turn out much bigger than you expected. Okay, with the 3 of Swords and the conflict, there's a message about the ending of this. This is what um, some of these I've never read in reverse. So if you don't mind giving me a moment just to look over and make sure I'm not missing anything. I feel like I've got it, but vice, weakness, ugliness, perversity, corruption, uh, peril. Okay, so like I said, this situation right here, this person obtaining this shows this person to be that way, and ultimately, like I said, I think it's going to bankrupt them. Then we have the page, dissipation, liberality, luxury, unfavorable news. What I'm getting there is the news is bittersweet. Okay, because there's good news, good news, good news, but when it's family involved, when it's people that you really love that are involved in this type of stuff, um, if I even really clarify what that is, which is it's a stopping of messages and some type of attempt on your emotional well-being. So when you find out who's involved in that, it's going to be bitter, unfavorable message, but ultimately everything else should help buy that pain. You know what I'm saying? The Emperor reverse is benevolence, compassion, credit, also confusion to enemies, obstruction, and immaturity. So it could have been one of two things, like I previously stated. Either this person is controlling and manipulating people, a group, in an effort to win, or no, that's it. That's all it is. Confusion to enemies. They are causing confusion to their enemies. They are manipulating their enemies. Okay. Oh, we got a puppy. Everybody's getting good shit. And I'm just like, I don't know the puppy. I want a puppy and a kitty. I want a couple cats actually. I want to be a cat lady. They've probably been drinking. They drink a lot. CIA, journalist, sister, pilot, nurse, local city government. Oh, and HVAC tech. It came out a couple days ago. Flight attendant came out too just now, but I'm not gonna get it. Okay. So CIA, journalist, sister, pilot, nurse, local city government, and HVAC tech. Last name Williams. Last name Hopkins. Dokes or Deeks. Shively. Lansdale or Lonsdale. Burroughs. And Waring. They're quiet. See, now they're super quiet. Isn't that funny? Oh, again, buying, receiving, possessing, stolen property, stolen. Meditate, murder or non-negligent manslaughter, probable cause. Hi, dear. COPD.
Can I please bring out the phone, please?
No, you cannot.
Trey's like 6.
I don't know. Trey is actually 5. I know how. I
He
taught him.
turned 5 now.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
6.
Okay, listen, I'm not his mom. If his mom lets him bring his phone out, that's his mom's business. I said you cannot bring out your phone. Okay? You have one more time to come in here and ask me about taking something out, doing something before I tell you to just come in. Okay? The answer is no. You can't take toys out, you can't take the phone out. That's it. I'm sorry to him too. I know he wants to, but the last couple times he took his toys out, he got into it with somebody, and we've discussed it several times, and he just won't stop because, peer pressure. You see your friends doing something, you want to do it too. You want to join in too. You want to fit in too. I get it, but no. I don't have any more time to break up arguments, have people's moms coming in my door, none of that. All right, so like I said, buying, receiving, possessing stolen property, meditate, murder and non-negligent manslaughter, probable cause, COPD, set a new goal, and search warrant. Okay? Remember what I said? I said this just not too long ago. You need to have probable cause in order to get a search warrant. That is likely what that emperor did. Okay? In order to get some type of warrant. Okay? Those search warrants, you don't even have to get served that search warrant. Do you understand that? You don't have to get served a search warrant. They have a search warrant to view your bank statements. They just go to the bank and they do it. They don't need your permission. Okay? They want to see your property while you're at work. They can do that. And you will never even know they were there. Okay? So I just want people to keep that in mind. They don't need to serve you a search warrant to start tapping your phone. Okay? So many came out, so we'll start with Rhode Island, Michigan, Connecticut, Indian, Russian, Nigerian, Arizona. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's it. Excuse me. The CIA has come out a few times recently. Okay, that's Central Intelligence. you know, they use the FBI to go abroad, but I think they use the CIA more when they need like outside sources. So they could be investigating someone in India, Russia, and Nigeria, or you could be of that descent, and they're especially when it comes to Nigerian. Excuse me. A couple years ago, it was more than a couple years ago. It's been about 5 years now. When I first had Aaron, I was in heavy communication with a Nigerian, right? I looked this dude up. This dude was in an interview about his scam business. And he used to be some kind of, he was like a soap opera actor out there. It was really interesting. But yeah, they could probably be interested in ending that ring. Okay. Vindication. Vapid was another one. Vapid. Head in the clouds. Pride. Okay, this search warrant, this probable cause that they have is going to cause someone to have vindication. This person could have been accused of murder or non-negligent manslaughter, buying, receiving, possessing stolen property, which would have been like in a case of if you started a business under somebody's name, right? And oh, I'm going to tell you what the setup is. Let me tell you. Person A robbed person B and blamed it on person C, then went on to create a business with the stolen property of person B under person C's name. Okay, having everyone participate in buying, receiving, and stolen property. Okay, go ahead. That's what happened. All right. Giving them probable cause and a search warrant on person C. Okay. But that caused vindication for that person. And also enlisted because it originally started with local city government. Okay. But then they enlisted the help of the CIA as they found that other people abroad may have been dealing with that. Okay. Woo. That's a lot, but I got a confirmation on it. A notification came up right when I said it. So, other states that may be people who are maybe experiencing this in these states would be, I already did this.
Shane, we were about to play on his phone, but I can't go to his porch. And his mom said he can't take it over the playground. And I really want to play on his phone.
The answer is no. You stay on the playground or you come in the house. Those are your options. I understand that I'm making you upset, and I'm sorry that you are upset, but I'm tired. I can't watch you when you're over at his house, okay?
Still safe here.
No, not today, okay? That was just his last time asking for something, by the way. Everybody keep track for me, okay? That's the last time. You can't keep coming in here asking me, can I go over there? Can I do this? He didn't ask to go over to 2 different boys' house today, and I already said no. I know the other person's mom. It's just, I feel like it's irresponsible to let your child go over to somebody's porch every single day and put the weight of that child on that parent every day. Like, that's disrespectful in my opinion. Okay, his mom said he can't move off the porch with the phone, so that never mind. I'm going so deep in my little mind. Just don't mind me. Okay, these people, when it says head in the clouds and vapid, okay, there's nothing wrong with having your head in the clouds. There's nothing wrong with being a daydreamer. Okay. But when you are so disconnected from reality that you would make some stupid decisions like placing, falsifying evidence, all that stuff, you're vapid, you're shallow. The only thing that this is about for you is money, not about the health of humanity, the health of your children. As we see, there are 2 children here, okay? And it causes you to be a little bit of prideful. You know, there's nothing more annoying than a prideful idiot. No disrespect. You know, I try not to call names on here, but there's nothing more annoying to me than a prideful. You are so prideful, and you don't have in you. Your head is in the clouds. You're full of hot air and nothing else. You don't go to. You can't even. I don't want to get too deep into my own feelings about it, but there are some people. Their heads are in the clouds. It could be a sister. Okay, if the sister is in pink, head in the clouds is also in pink. Okay. I don't think I showed you the cards. I can't remember. He keeps coming in here interrupting with his childish questions. All right. So, color associations with patients in Rhode Island and Connecticut. Okay. And Rhode Island and Connecticut have yellow, so that's where I'm coming with that. Watch your step, go down in flames. Matching up with Michigan, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Russian. Okay. And then pride. Meditate, set a new goal, and COPD are up here. The Nigerian and Indian are matching up with journalist, pilot, nurse, HVAC tech. These could be anybody though. It could be anybody, but these may be people that the CIA is investigating, and that may be your descent. Okay, so now we have our last group here of cards. Vapid is also working, matching up with Nigerian. Uh-oh, just got a notification. And Russian as well. But I want to also mention that Russian is in blue and Vindication is in blue as well. But it also matches up with probable cause and search warrant as well. So there may be a search warrant on a Russian currently. Okay, and just, you know, you always want to have patience. You want to try to meditate and set new goals often. First card out is Voodoo. Second card out is Sagittarius. Okay. Seventh house is partnerships. Seventh house is partnerships. Third card out is seventh house partnerships. Spirituality. Okay. Christianity. Sixth house, health. And Hinduism. How many cards do I have? I have 7. I feel like I should be pulling a little bit more though. I have felt that way. That's why I kept shuffling. So let's do this and maybe we will. Okay, so we have the 6th house. The houses first, 6 and 7. Now, reminder that the 6th house is the house of health. Personally, okay, me personally, I have Uranus in the 6th house. Very important because that's what strengthens my health, actually. Health and hygiene. But you may have a strong house placement or they were trying to attack your 6th house. Okay, find out what your placement is there. And if it's a strong placement, if it's not, do things like meditate and set new goals to improve your health. Okay, someone may be experiencing COPD. Okay, so just want to mention that. This also matches up with Nigerian, Indian, journalist, pilot, nurse, and HVAC tech. There's no other brown here. And the 7th house is partnerships, okay? You may be interested in starting a new partnership with your sister. Now it's in pink. So this is also in pink. Then CIA and local city government may be partnering up. There's so many ways that this just got to me just now. So head in the clouds. These people have created a partnership with the local city government and the CIA, but their heads are so far in the clouds that they don't realize that they're getting played. It's a false partnership. Possibly. Okay. A lot of different. So we have Sagittarius. A Sagittarius may need to meditate, set a new goal, or be suffering from COPD. A Sagittarius also may be very prideful. Okay, I saw I saw a number. So let me stop really quick because sometimes these numbers be letting me know what to do. Remember, remember that. So I saw 3939 and 4004. The path towards your success. Oh, twin fame reunion. Um, you have to work hard to receive the rewards from the universe. Okay, great leader. All right. So Sagittarius might be the leader. Um, I don't really see that out here though, like fire signs. I mean, there's some wands out here though. So, um, okay. So we have Hinduism, honesty, refraining from injuring living beings. God exists as one absolute divine. All human beings are divine, aligned as one with God. Religious harmony, um, cleansing at the sacred river, of reading the sacred script of Bhagavad Gita and sacred mantra and Rig Veda. Okay. Them colors obviously match up with Indian, also match up with any of these actually, since it has the most colors. We have voodoo, single supreme God, lesser beings, and building relationships with by rituals of animal sacrifice, Vives, and voodoo dolls, and often linked to Catholicism. Okay. Spirituality is honesty, authenticity, openness, love, and the requirement to evolve. We have Christianity, which is the virgin birth, one God, and the Holy Trinity, necessity of the cross and salvation, resurrection and the second coming of Christ, and inspiration of Scripture. Christianity matches up with partnerships. Spirituality also matches up with partnerships, and so does Hinduism. Voodoo is matching up with patience, Connecticut, and Rhode Island, and Indian. Because, these belief systems span across the world, right? So you don't need to be Indian and Hindu. You could be an Indian and practice voodoo. What I got on the partnerships when it comes to these belief systems is when I read it, I already knew it. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. Religious harmony. So there are some people that are reaching religious harmony, and they are working together to bring some type of vindication to someone. I'm gonna pull a couple more. We'll pull 3 more. Stepfather, yet again. Court appointed attorney. Oh, one already came out. Flight attendant came out. Food service and mother. You know what? Because I'm seeing what's coming. I'm seeing what's coming. So, local city government, court. Hold up. Do it again. I'm gonna put a card on each card. So then I know. I already read that. Oh, that's it. The stepsister also came here, right? So you have mother, okay? I ended up pulling another 7. There's one missing. No, sister I already pulled. Okay, sorry. I got myself a little distracted. You know how that goes. So I need 2 more, and what I was gonna pull was stepsister and pastor. And that confirms what I said about collaborating with different belief systems. But I noticed here you have stepfather here, stepsister here, and mother here. These could be the individuals in your family that are having family discourse. You know, let's see, a court-appointed attorney. The court. A court-appointed attorney may have been presented in your absence, or you need to get one. If you may possibly be being accused of buying, receiving, possessing stolen property or murder. I hope you're not. That's a pretty serious accusation, isn't it? Just gonna keep it. Swan, Brown, Lancaster, Smith, Magruder, Tolliver, Rawlings, Lawson, Lawrence, or Lowry. I get so irritated when I see certain stuff. Lancaster, that could also be a city name. There's a Lancaster, Ohio. You know, I think there's like a Lancaster, New York, or Lancaster, Pennsylvania, possibly. Mentioned the flight attendant, the food service. These I don't see anything in regards to drugs. Okay, but when I see the pilot and the flight attendant come out, I feel like it's some drug pushers, some drug traffickers, or some, you know, people traffickers as well, because they would be able to help you get away with traveling with someone abroad or wherever you need to go, right? So I just want to mention that because that keeps coming to mind. There's a pastor and a journalist, okay? The journalist may be interviewing the pastor or working closely with these agencies to bring the story out. Okay, acquittal came back out. I mean, acquittal and vindication are essentially the same thing. Diabetes, be punctual, gift a book, vandalism, okay, drink water, eat less dairy, and tuberculosis. You know, and there's burglary here too, which would fall in line with the possessing stolen property. So you're getting a lot of suggestions today as to how to care for your health. Eat less dairy, drink water, meditate, be punctual, and set a new goal. I would set a goal to start being more punctual. I feel like when you are on time with stuff, the day goes so much better. Okay, so much better. If you can work on one thing, start with that. Tuberculosis, COPD, those are two breathing. Someone's breathing is being heavily affected. Possibly someone that's done this stuff. Tuberculosis, that they commonly want you to get tested and stuff for that before you travel abroad. These are things that tuberculosis is something you'll be tested for before you go abroad. So when we have like Russian and Indian and Nigerian here, those something could have came back on one of those people's tests. You know, it still could be anyone though, because those are in purple. Purple doesn't really match up with a lot when it comes to like the states and stuff like that. Someone could be prideful and neglecting their health as a result as well, because sometimes it's about I'll never get sick. I think I've said that before. I think I said that before too. Like there's somebody that literally thinks that they're I don't know, indestructible. You're still human, honey. You're still on Earth. You know, Aaron will ask me questions about what it's like being on Venus, and I'll always tell him like it's much different here because I'm not hot when I'm on Venus, but when I'm here, I get really hot. The heat is different. Their sun is different. Everything is different, right? And so having that type of mindset that I'm not really human, that I'm Venusian, right? So then I can do whatever I want because I'm not really that. That's how this person thinks. They think they are indestructible because they're some type of alien or like whatever it is they think they are in their mind has them neglecting themselves and they're experiencing some health issues. Okay. I was doing a lot. You know, these northern states have really been coming up a lot on the coast because we have Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Maine. Okay, those still match up with voodoo. South Dakota, you'd be surprised too. You'd be surprised, but I wouldn't be. I wouldn't actually be surprised if like some crazy voodoo scandal came out of New York or like Connecticut or Maine because they're so out of. They're so like they're different out there. I can't put it into words. American Samoa, Iowa, Indonesian. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Asian and Ethiopian. Interesting. Interesting. It's just interesting the stuff that's coming out today. But I feel like it's relevant. Okay. We have South Dakota, Maine, Iowa. Oh, that's because it's in there. Child trafficking is in there. It's in the cards. I totally missed it, but that's why I was told to bring more cards up because you notice that I keep saying something about like the trafficking and like the flight attendant and the pilot whenever they come out together. I feel like it's about drug trafficking or like people trafficking. Okay, and so these people that just came out, right? These different types of people, this is what they're doing. This is, remember when I said you have to get a TB shot and TB test before you go abroad? They're going abroad. They are. This is where they're going to. Okay? Or this is who they're bringing back. And I don't know why. This that's what I said. That's what I said. I said it, but not exactly how I said it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of these states. I'm not trying to say that that's the type of people you are. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like when they touch down in some of these other areas where it's like kind of, it's not secluded. It's just less busy. So it's easier to get away with. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't hear about people, maybe some older folks or something, and maybe me, but I don't hear people be like, yeah, I'm taking a weekend trip to New Hampshire. You know what I'm saying? So where would you send them? You would send them to some of these other states where it's not as busy. It's not, it's easier. It's easier. It's just easier. I know it. Okay? It's not like you're running in Miami, Myrtle Beach, and all that stuff. I know it seems like it's a lot of people, but sometimes it's easier to get by with things because you are the town pilot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows you. Versus some random pilot in Miami who has some stricter stuff because so many people come in. Do you see what I'm saying here? Okay. You may. Okay, because Ethiopian is actually matching up with that. It matches with everything that has red in it. So Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maine, South Dakota, Michigan, Um, Indonesian is matching up with all of those. Asian matches up. That's probably what it is. This business, whatever this business is, see the problem with the business is you guys try to do some extra shit. Like whoever, I'm saying so much, but it's important. This buying, receiving stolen property, and like the murder and all that stuff, that was some extra shit. That was on top of shit that you were already fucking doing. You may have, as a result of whatever you did here, it opened up this shit over here. You were connected to people, and the people that you're connected to were doing other things, and you was just trying to do some little shit, and you opened up a can of worms. I saw 5353 again. That one I like. It says, you are a free spirit and an independent thinker. You know that God created you to bring pleasure to Him and not to please others or meet the status quo. You want to experience as much as possible during your time here on earth. Facts. I also want to please Drake, but he's not the status quo and he is a god. Six god. That's why I'm seven. Okay, jokes. I'm cracking myself up. It's so much fun. It's just funny. It's funny, okay? I just told them, I just went out there and I said, please stop screaming because I can't tell when you're hurt. And they just won't stop. You know, little boys scream more than little girls do, actually. It's so funny. All right, so born with a silver spoon. Hope. You could have been born with a silver spoon, okay? Love. Owe them apology. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See the light of day. And rage. Wow. A lot of yellow in here. So, whoever is about to be vindicated obviously is owed an apology. There is love here. Maybe it is love from your family and they didn't mean to do this, you know what I'm saying? Or truly thought that you weren't mentally well or something. I don't know. Somebody's in great fear though, and that's already been confirmed by the 9 of Swords being there. But see the light of day. Someone has definitely seen the light of day. And what I said is this little thing that you thought that you was doing ended up opening up a huge, you don't know what you just opened, okay? Try to maintain hope. And then hope also matches up with voodoo. They could have been hoping that this shit would go well, you know what I'm saying? The person who performed the voodoo may be interested in giving an apology. The person may have American Samoa in their chart of some, or not in their chart, but their background. Sorry. And then someone is definitely in rage. Okay. I go in between rage and patience, personally. Okay. And their love for someone could have caused rage. Okay. Like if you love someone and you find out that people have been doing them dirty, what kind of emotion does that send to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do your neurotransmitters tell you? Because for me, it's definitely rage. Okay. I told somebody, like, you know, there used to be days where I used to hope that old boy would break the restraining order to give me a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you find out someone hurt your loved ones, it is very easy to feel rage, and that could be fueling this. It could be being channeled in a proper way, okay? So we have Leo being clarified yet again with the crown chakra here. Home and family. Baby boomers, age 59 to 77. Islam. I said it. There's a lot of spiritual. Yeah. Okay. I'm very happy to see this though. Taoism. Hello, how you doing? And Neptune. I think is the last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Fifth house of pleasure. Okay. Um, I saw yet another spiritual belief system. Okay. 2, Taoism and Islam. All right, and then we also have Neptune here. Neptune, spirituality, mysticism, creativity, and divinity. Love it. All right, but I'm bringing this up yet again because I think that all of these here being here. Let me read them real quick. There is no God but God, and Muhammad was a messenger of God. Prayer, fasting, pilgrimage, visit Mecca, and donation. You could be on your way. A voyage is here. They do believe that if you are able to, everyone who is in this belief system should visit Mecca at least once in their life. All right, and then we have Taoism: no killing, no stealing. No sexual misconduct, no false speech, no taking of intoxicants, all things carry yin and yang, detachment and wu wei, no forcing, right? So no forcing comes into your patients here, all right? But first of all, there's like 3 up here today. No stealing, no killing. Okay, so the laws, the divine laws that come across all belief systems are being extremely violated here. But the other thing is, I have reason to believe that there's a multitude of people who have finally been able to honor and respect other people's belief systems. There's a bunch of belief systems here today. Okay, so you're being able to partner up with other people, and so then we have 1946 and 1964. The baby boomer, age 59 to 77. This could be your stepfather. This could be your mother. That's who I'm getting on that. When it comes to the court, because one of the things that I've been bringing up a lot is that whatever is in place, whatever they're working on right now, it's been in place for like over 100 years. Okay, this could be the baby boomers that are very aware of the system, how it's been created, and they are the ones getting caught up right now in that system. But like I said, there's some people that didn't know. They just came in and tried to do better, but the system has already been created and is in place, and some people have been kept from getting advancements and things like that in order to keep it in place. That as well. I'm going to read to you the crown chakra because in this case it would have head in the clouds. Okay, clearly this is an issue of the crown chakra for multitude of people, and also the I don't know why I was about to say that, but I'm not going to say that. But the emperor, throat chakra was on the bottom of the deck earlier, and this is a Gemini or Virgo. I'm gonna read this one too. It was on the bottom of the deck 2 times today, so somebody might need to hear it. Okay, one thing about these situations, if you are being trafficked or involved in any type of partnership that is not for your highest good, I forgot pleasure and home and family. I think someone may be looking to seek some pleasure with you. Just because we have this here, okay, home and family. This is about your pleasure. It's my pleasure. Whatever. Neptune. Okay, I got everything. Sorry. Just, by now, I'm extremely organized, very anal about everything. So, you want to make sure that you're using your throat chakra. You want to make sure that, I think I've said this before, when you go to meditate, sometimes it helps to do an action. Okay, so say if I wanted to clear my solar plexus, uh, I can chant yam while doing the physical action of the 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 chakra above it, which for throat chakra that'd be speaking, okay, or for your heart chakra, well, the heart chakra is above your solar plexus. So whatever action, there's certain types of yoga poses you can use to open your heart chakra, right? You would do the yoga pose while saying yam. That pose pushes energy from your heart chakra into your solar plexus, okay? And you can do that with each one, okay? So, throat chakra, we have Gemini and Virgo. Ham, I'm about to go ham. Hard as a motherfucker. Let these know who I am, right? Let them know that you would have to use your throat chakra for that, right? But anyways, I am a confident speaker. I speak my truth freely and openly. I am accountable for expressing myself clearly. Being honest frees me. My honesty attracts what I deserve, and I am a deliberate listener, pausing to reflect before responding. And the crown chakra, Leo. I honor the divine within me. I am open to new ideas. Information I need comes to me easily. The world is my teacher. I am guided by my inner power and wisdom, and I am worthy of love from divine energies. Yeah. You guys have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week.